Hey guys, it is me, Zell, again here with another Star Wars The Bad Batch reaction. This show has been amazing. If you didn't see my first episode reaction, it's in 2 parts. Go ahead and check that out. Not as unexpected or expected, I don't know. This show is just amazing. I have so many feelings, good feelings towards it, and I'm excited and I have questions, but I know they do a good job they're telling a good story already. It's playing very much similar to, as we would expect from Dave Filoni. In the Clone Wars and Rebels, we're having a good story be told, and we're getting the answers we want to be answered. They are being given to us.
What?
I don't think that sentence made sense. Anyways, yeah, I'm so about this. And so today we're gonna be watching, obviously, the one that's released is episode 2, Cut and Run. We were left off with them traveling to Sector 9. And based on reading some comments, there's obviously some speculation, and the title kind of gives that away, that it could be us meeting our old pal Cut. So I guess we're gonna find out. So let's just give it a watch. Cool. It has like its own little intro too, which I love.
Inspecting every corner of the ship finally tied her out. She's curious. I'll give her that.
Wrecker, basically they're showing like Wrecker's a child.
What will that do with her?
Echo seems very logical. He's not quite to the level of tech, but he's very acute with his observations. Hey! Nexu! Sunlight. This is her first... This is a big deal. This is like her first time touching, like, Earth. Her previous planet was...
What is this?
a building in the water.
It's amazing.
I so love this. In smelling the fresh air, nature, plant life,
Come on, let's get moving.
animals. I'm sure they have creatures obviously in the ocean, but oh my gosh, this is really it. Pretty.
And you trust a deserter? Why not? We're all
Echo has
deserters
some of
now.
his old stuff coming out.
Single trip wire. That's cute. Whoa! Easy, Wrecker. Was that me?
Yeah, it was you.
More clones who have lost their way.
It's been a while, fellas.
Oh, they better not get them in trouble. They just want to have their
I
family.
see a few new faces.
Where's Crosshair? It's complicated.
Interesting how they know
Told
each
us about the
other.
clone troopers turning against the Jedi. You talked to Rex? When? Ali passed through yesterday. Where'd he go? Didn't ask. He was going on about some behavioral implant.
The inhibitor chip.
The what?
Inhibitor chips.
How else did you think it worked?
Ah, Dad! There's a ship outside!
Jack!
Uncle Wrecker!
They're grown up a bit more, like a couple years or so, hey?
Omega.
Oh, another kids.
Never see kids around here.
She was looking to Hunter to get permission. Okay, is Hunter turning into the new Cut? Kids just gravitate towards each other because they want to play.
What's the purpose of this? Here, you try. Huh? You're supposed to catch it. Oh.
She needs to be trained
All right,
how to
out
play.
with it. The Kaminoans don't create without a purpose. So, what's hers?
Cut asking the
Doesn't matter.
questions.
Rex warned us of the storm that's coming. Clone troopers have already started
I
showing
love
up.
that they're mentioning Rex. I wonder if
Heading
we'll
into
see
town for
him.
a trans-
So now they are already having to flee.
Well, it doesn't feel that way.
They look unique enough, I guess they can blend in, but still. Especially them walking in together, that's a little risky. That's kind of cool. Is that ship carrying that other ship in?
They started seizing ships about a week ago.
Oh.
Military ships? All ships. Tagging
Look
them
at
inside
it,
that impound
Astromech.
vault. Well,
I like that they give
I suppose
Cut a little bit more weight on him.
Those credits won't do you any good without a chain code. New galactic policy.
A chain code.
Citizen can exchange their invalid currency for Imperial credits.
Wow, that
Thanks to the
quick?
generosity of the new Galactic Empire.
No planetary travel without a chain code.
But I have to get on this
Get
ship!
in line. Get your chain code, and don't make any trouble. They're registering people.
Oh, that sucks.
I'll get it. It's past the fence. We'll get it later.
Omega.
Got it!
Oh. Oh, snap.
We need to be on it.
I like how they call mom first. Mom mode activated. Oh, it's just like... It looks like a young one, too. Because aren't they normally larger?
What were you doing out there? Do you realize you
Uh-oh.
could have been killed?
Easy. She's not a soldier. Oh, let's take a look here.
I'm sorry. I was trying to get the ball.
Oh.
Come on.
Hey,
Dad
kid,
mode
you
activated.
all right?
She'll be fine.
Look at them. They're like learning how to like...
I would say that could have gone much worse.
How to just relax.
Afford some chain codes.
I love Wrecker's outfit, too. There's so much to observe going on. This is giving me Ezra feels. She misses Nalasu.
When you leave Saleucami, I want to make it.
I knew it. He wants to make
You
it
two
with
can
them.
give us something that we can't.
Is that what you really want?
It's what she needs.
So what does Omega want?
It's ironic. Clones wanted names instead of numbers. Yet now people are signing up to be given numbers. It's ingenious.
Interesting. Aw, Omega looks cute without her thing.
What?
I have this under control.
There's one big problem. Omega's on the ship.
I think it's a good plan, Tick.
So much for simple.
She can learn. She can do it. That's so weird and sad that these are all clones, but they're all just literally
Looks like a modified Omicron class attack
clones.
shuttle. It's a mess. No wonder it was abandoned. We'll handle this.
I love Echo's outfit. It's cute.
Go to the security kiosk.
If only they could get their hands on some basic clone outfits, then they could blend in. How handy! Haha.
Encryption shouldn't be a problem.
So is she just able to absorb or observe everyone's skill that she can just... So she could essentially pick up all the bad
Everything will be okay.
batches skills. I'm curious about Wreckers, though.
Where the discs go? And where's Omega?
If she just walked, la 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 la, I'm just a child.
With Omega.
By herself? You let her go by herself?
Well,
Look at Hunter getting...
I'm on it.
she ran off on her own.
Kids always find trouble.
They're all her dads slash uncles,
Are you trying to
brothers.
get caught? I'm the maintenance tech. I've got a situation to face.
Uh-oh. He got that out. Quick, get in his uniform. Oh, hello. No! Wrecker!
Better get going.
Aww.
Sure, I got it right here. Oh, right. Must be in this hand. I can't risk it.
Right,
We have to find another way out.
I'm here. Tick accidentally made 5 discs instead of 4.
You didn't tell her?
Tell me what?
Oh no.
The extra chain code's for you. So you can leave with Cut and Sue.
Did I do something wrong?
You need a family, kid. The good people.
But I want to stay with you.
Quit holding up the line.
But she wants to go with you. Oh, Sue.
Going through.
She's gonna run. She's gonna go to them. Ew. These are all clones, but they can outfight the regs, I guess.
Glad you could make it. The clamp's still magnetized. The system's not responding.
Let me brute force it. There you go.
Responded to that.
His strength has got to be insane.
Rekka.
Oh my gosh.
Is there a problem?
You look like... They need reinforcements at the impound dock.
It worked out.
Carry on.
So what if he looks a little like you? Doesn't mean he's a clone. Ooh, cool. That shot reminds me, gives me Mandalorian feel. It was just really cool visual. What? When did they get a gonk? He's using that as, oh my gosh.
I left Camino with you. This is where I want to be.
I guess I've got a lot to learn too.
Yeah. She's really
This is
drawn to
where you
Hunter.
want to be. Then this is where you'll stay.
Wow. So cool. Okay. Another great episode. This one was very familial, which is expected when you come across. It was fun to see our old friends Cut and Sue and their kids. And it was a learning experience for them, right? It was a learning experience for Omega, who realized that she has some vulnerabilities being young and unexperienced, especially having never been anywhere but Camino. And then learning for the Bad Batch crew, for Hunter especially, who kind of, you know, took her in especially. It's interesting. I feel like Hunter is like the dad, Wrecker is like the brother, and then Tech is like the uncle or something like that. So they have like this dynamic where they're family and they care and they're all approaching it like a different. And then Echo obviously is, I don't know, what would he be? I guess he could be another uncle or something. But yeah, it definitely seems the relationship between Omega and Hunter is the strongest, where it's that he feels a responsibility and he feels they all have a protection over them. In particular, Hunter and Wrecker, right? Since their bonds have seemed to be the strongest. So I'm loving to see that dynamic of them observing Cut. They're like, you can't treat her like a soldier. You can't yell at her. She's a child and she's unexperienced. And then you see Cut pick her up and hold her and embrace her. And coming from somebody that is a clone, a regular clone that has deserted and came into his own in life that he has chosen for himself, that they're capable, seeing that they're capable of having this life, if this was ever something they chose, that they can choose other paths that they may want, to embrace her and hold her and care for her. And then them realizing, you're right, like we have been, we've been trained and our life has been revolving around this, being soldiers, being fighters, and now we have to kind of readjust, right? We still have our attributes and our skills, but we kind of are forging our own path right now. And so we're in that in between where they're trying to decide what to do next while trying to outrun and stay hidden from this new empire. Especially difficult when they have physical similarities to many of the troopers. So as you saw, Cut almost got caught, but luckily for their distraction, it paid off. And then it's also very interesting to observe Omega. Some other interesting comments folks have mentioned about her being an empath, even potentially having force. I'm not quite sure if I necessarily think the Force, but when they emphasize that she's very curious, she seems to be her curiosity plays off, because you notice in the scene where she was observing Tech and she was like, it was like she was taking all the information in. She can learn very, very quickly, and that might be her skills, that she has a very capability of learning, because she had observed what Hunter did and was able to hone those skills. Like, she will still have those parts of, you know, Django, the original, like, clone material and that skill. But I feel like she may slowly start to gain the skills from observations, such as Hunter and Tech and Echo, some of these things, obviously, within, and then Wrecker, potentially, but she'll have some limitations, obviously, based on her more physicality type of things. But, so that's something interesting, my theory. That's my theory. I can definitely see where people can feel she may have, you know, part of her might be a Force sensitive, potentially related to Palpatine, potentially having I've heard some people say Night Sister. All very interesting. Not something I currently have enough evidence to confer, but they're definitely focusing on these small moments of her making observations.
How perceptive.
So that's something we can see. They've mentioned, we've seen a few times, is that she's learning. And obviously there could be a more innocent reason for this, such as her being a child and her being essentially new to the world, because she hasn't been anywhere. She knows very limited information, and now she's picking up all of this world, the space, the travel, the earth, the dirt. But watching the process of being made, like with Tech, I don't know. I could be looking into it, but there's still a lot of mystery to who she is and what she's capable of and what her enhanced ability is. As Cut had mentioned, she was made, she was created for a purpose, because that's what the Kaminoans do. I can't say it. So I'm very intrigued to see where that goes. Overall, this was a really fun episode. I loved to see the dynamic of them going from soldier mindset to trying to rewire a little bit and realize that there's other parts of us that we need to start focusing on. And Hunter is, you know, and I love that last moment where Hunter and Omega are both like, we still have a lot of learning to do. Like, I have a lot of learning too. So, and him respecting her wishes, being like, if you want to be here, you can be here, you can stay. Because she may be young and naive, but she still has a right to her choices, because especially being a clone. I'm curious if she'll have the rapid growth as we saw in the other clones, so we'll see about that. Anyways, I had a lot of fun this episode. I hope you guys did too. If there's anything that you noticed that I may have not mentioned or may have missed, feel free to share in the comments below. I love to hear that. What are some other thoughts that you're hoping to see from the show? Did this episode give you a little bit more ideas of what we potentially could see? Either way, I hope you guys, if you enjoyed it, show your support by giving the thumbs up, liking the video. And if you haven't already, subscribe so you can see when the upload for the next reaction comes out, because I will continue to watch this. So thanks so much, guys, and I will see you on the next one.